If you look in Marty LaPrise's backyard, you'll see turtles, turtles, and more turtles. LaPrise has turned her new Palestine home into a nonprofit turtle and tortoise sanctuary, rehabilitation center, education facility, and conservatory called Indiana Turtle Care.
When I really got involved, I had 2 box turtles, and people started finding out that I had these box turtles, and this was before the internet, so there wasn't much information. So I started reading and learning and things, and people would call me out of the clear blue and say, I hear that you know a little bit about turtles, could you help me with this? And I thought, you know, I think I'm gonna really take the next step. You want a tomato?
She is now a licensed turtle and tortoise rehabilitator and works with local veterinarians, rescue organizations, and the Department of Natural Resources to rehabilitate the injured creatures.
Don't they look like E.T.?
LaPrise is one of the only turtle and tortoise rehabilitators in the area, so she receives a number of hurt, sick, and even confiscated turtles. LaPrise says she does a lot of shell repair on turtles that have been run over by a car or lawnmower or were bitten by a dog. These turtles and tortoises stay inside where they can receive the proper attention.
With turtles, they take a long time to heal. It's not like a deer or a raccoon, you know, and they hurt themselves and they heal. But turtles take a long time to heal. So if they survive a trauma to the shell, if it's just a split, then I tend to wire it together. If there's individual pieces, some of them may not be viable, so I wait to see if if I can somehow put them together. I may have to remove some pieces.
This is what happened to Penelope, a turtle found hit by a car on the streets of Indianapolis.
Luckily, she was found by the vet at the zoo. And she took her in and worked on her, and her whole side was gone. And they entrusted me to take her. Made me very nervous because they work so hard, and I thought, oh boy, that, you know, these are the veterinarians at the zoo.
Amazingly, Penelope survived with only a part of her side missing. She now swims among a number of other turtles and is sometimes referred to as our miracle girl.
And she's doing great.
The LaPrises also have 2 sulcata tortoises that are allowed to roam freely in the backyard because they've outgrown their prior habitats. LaPrise's husband, John, says Oglethorpe, who weighs between 20 and 25 pounds, is very trusting of his new home.
He follows you around, he knows his name, and when the weather is bad, he knows to go in to an enclosure where it's safe.
John says he has seen a big change in these turtles and tortoises' demeanor the longer they stay.
You get a turtle in from the wild, and after a few days of giving it attention, it's amazing how it lets down its defenses and trusts you. And the ones that have been here for a long time, how they come up and greet you just like a dog.
You can have just the worst day. And just come out and just kind of watch them, you know, and in the mornings come out with a cup of coffee, and because they're waking up, they like the sun and they're busy, and it's calming.